The How to Train Your Dragon franchise is one of the best franchises that they have put out there. So right now, I am going to rank all three How to Train Your Dragon movies from the worst to the best in my opinion. Hi, my name is Nathan, and I made this channel because I love to talk about movies. If you're new here, down below in the comment section, share what you think of the How to Train Your Dragon films, share your ranking of the How to Train Your Dragon films. Also, let me know the comparisons between these three movies and the books in the franchise, because I have never read the books before, but I have seen all three movies, and those are the movies I'm going to be ranking right now. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel, and recommend what videos I should do in the future. With that said, let's get started with the ranking. Coming in last place is How to Train Your Dragon 2. For me, this film may be the weakest of the franchise. It may be in last place, but still a great movie to me. What this movie does very well is it has our main characters, and it brings out a little bigger emotions, and set pieces and action. The stakes are bigger, the action is bigger, and this is the Empire Strikes Back of the films, as many people say. It might be a little too dark for my taste, because this is easily one of the most darkest film in this trilogy. And considering like Toothless turns evil and Stoic dies and they have a funeral for him and everything like that, it's a very dark movie. And even the villain, he does a bunch of menacing things that you want to see him defeated in the end. But overall, it's still a great movie to me. Our runner-up is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. For me, this movie did a great job of showing where the characters would be over time. This is a film where it's just very great at, like, our characters were like kids in the first film, and they show them over time and how maturity grows on them. So as you have Hiccup's father died, so he's trying to be the chief and stuff like that, and that kind of stuff, it makes sense in light of what happened in the previous two films. Likewise, I think Grimmel, the villain of this film, is the most menacing villain in the entire trilogy. He has sort of a backstory and a motivation that makes him evil. So he's actually a pretty good villain. And the icing on top of that is in the end when you have that final scene where they have to let go of their dragons, and it brings out big, huge emotions, and this kind of stuff, it closes out the trilogy very well. Very few trilogies could close out a trilogy without messing it up, like Alien 3 and some other movies like what can I think of, like Shrek the Third. That's the third movie in the franchise. But this movie is great closing to the trilogy and where you want to see these characters right now. But in first place is the original How to Train Your Dragon. This, at first glance, might seem like a simple story about a boy and his dragon, but it does so much more than that. It does a lot more. It also tells the story of not only a relationship about a boy and his dragon, but a boy and his father, and how they disagree with one another all the time. And the character, the dragon Toothless, is so enjoyable and likable in the film, even though he doesn't speak a word of dialogue, that he is very memorable as well as fun to see on screen. So that's just a great characteristic of everyone. Likewise, all the characters are memorable. And the way Hiccup, the main character, interacts with everybody is unique as well as fascinating. And also, it's just a movie that draws huge, big emotions out of you compared to any other DreamWorks movie. Considering Stoic's character arc, he starts off as a father who doesn't understand his son. And in doing so, he doesn't understand him. And what he does later on, he realizes that he was wrong. So then he jumps in the water and saves Toothless without hesitating and apologizes to Hiccup. And that is just very profound stuff. And the final touch is the score, which is probably the best score of any DreamWorks movie. And all three films are great to me. But this one's special because it drew out all the big emotions. Therefore, it's my favorite of this franchise. Down below in the comment section, share your ranking of all 3 How to Train Your Dragon movies. I was going to say 5. But be sure to tell me the ranking down below in the comment section. I would love to see your guys' ranking. Tell me the comparisons of the book and the movies because I've only seen the movies. Recommend what videos I should do. Consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next one.